Hey guys, and welcome to a new series of Magical Kingdom. So, the first thing you may notice, I've got a new skin here. Just showcase that for you on the back of my head there. There we are. I've just realised I've punched a hole in my ceiling because I am still in creative mode. Let's just bring back my HUD and fix that. So now the reason I'm in creative, there we go, let's fix that problem. Chuck that away. I've just decided I wanted to start a new series on some I want to do some single player Minecraft and check out some of the different mods that are out there that I haven't really looked at in Agrarian Skies. These are some kind of like magical mods and some ancient mods. Specifically, the main mod I'm going to be looking at is Ancient Warfare, which I've seen quite a few videos on, and I think is a really cool mod. You can sort of raise an army of NPCs to fight for you, and you can get some little villagers to run around and dig quarries and harvest farms and stuff for you. So it's quite an in-depth mod, and I can't wait to get started. So I've spawned myself in a couple of basic tools. As they're basic, they're made out of sapphire, so they should last a little longer while I gather the early necessaries. Give myself a few logs and some stone and stuff to get me started. And here I've got my little sleeping bag, which when there are no monsters nearby, I can just pop down, safely go to bed, save me coming all the way back home. If I'm out in the wild, pop down my sleeping bag and I can just skip the night and bring on the day. So this is my little house that I've set up. It's 3 or 4 stories. It's quite thin and small inside, but there's nothing in there. I've just got my little bed here. Just designed to be like an old Tudor townhouse, maybe like a. So it's tall and thin, and there's not a lot to it, but I just wanted to get started with the mod and just dive straight in. So you guys didn't have to watch me failing at building a house, because I'm a bit rubbish when it comes to building. So I will just set myself to survival, and it's a brand new day. So I should go out and gather the basic materials that I need to start on my Ancient Warfare mod. But what are those materials that I need? First things first, let's look it up on NEI. Come on. At Ancient. I spelled that wrong, that's why there's nothing coming up. Oh, well, at Ancient. I can't spell for the love of. At Ancient Warfare. There we go. Right. So the first thing I'm going to need to get me started is a research station and a research book. I'm going to need the engineering station, but I'll get that a little bit later on. But these are the first 2 things I need to get me started on this mod. So what do I need for the research station? Let's just make sure. No, see, let's just put myself in recipe mode here. Don't want to be cheating anything in now that we've got this recording off the ground and we've got the series started. So research station, 4 iron, 2 gold, chest, crafting table, and a bit of wood of any variety. So I'm gonna need to go mining for that. Oh, there you go. There's my new skin in all its glory there. You just see it there. Changed it up a bit. I've incorporated a. It's similar to what I had, but a bit more detail. So the little sort of glowy, fiery bits on me, which sort of resemble the chains that I had. I've put a purple helmet on him, just because I don't actually know if it ever came across in Agrarian Skies, but purple is my favourite colour, so I just That's why it's on my my channel art. So I just wanted to incorporate that into my skin somehow. I've kept up with the idiot theme, so I'll put a little bit of drool on him there, which is those little blue bits you can see. So he's sort of dribbling down himself in that sort of dazed and confused state that I am always. Oh God, no, that's off to a good start there. Step out of my house and immediately get blown to Kingdom Come. So up in the corner is the Better Journey map, which is one of the better maps out there. It's a really cool map. It's really detailed. You can see sort of the area that I've explored on my map so far while I was looking for a start space, and that's the area that I did a flyby of as well on my intro video to the series. So there's a little structure here I may check out at some point. I'm not quite sure what that is, and there's something there as well. I think that is an Ancient Warfare randomly generated building. So you can find them in the wild occasionally. They just spawn in, and they're full of NPC warriors and archers and all sorts, and they've got some good loot in. So the thing with this map, you can show all the different mods, all the mobs and the animals and the chunks if you want, but I find it just gets a bit too busy if you do that. Another cool feature of the mod, this map even, put it in night mode, so you can see which bits are lit up, which bits are dark, and helps you investigate strange things out in the wilderness. Like this is a little a comet impact site there. So there are comets on this that fall from the sky randomly. Hopefully they won't come and crash into my base. And I need to go and get some basic resources, which I've set myself up in the middle of a forest as well. So I've got plenty of wood, and I just thought it seemed like a nice decorative area to get started. So, whoa, look at the size of this tree, guys. That is one serious tree. Look, it goes on for miles. What is that? What is that? There's a creeper there. What is that? Oh God. Concussion creeper and a... Oh, okay, yep, so that was a concussion creeper that randomly teleports you vaguely nearby. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to place a waypoint on my house here, so that I don't lose it. Oh no, that's going to plant me that's going to plant me a waypoint where I am, isn't it? So if I just leave that for now, as long as I get on the surface, I can see where I'm going. I need to find a nice place to start my digging. That's not too far away. Should we? What do you reckon, guys? Should we start here? Next to this big scary thing that hits like a truck. What is that? Swamper. Oh God, and I'm drowning. Oh, okay. Off to a fantastic start. Immediately killed by a swamper. So that's another thing about this mob. There are some horrible mobs in this game. You also don't get in Agrarian Skies, just because you don't really have the capacity for it. Oh, so there he is. How am I going to get my stuff back and kill him? It's like a truck. I don't think I did any damage to him while I was swinging at him as well. Another concussion creeper. If I stand here and just punch these guys back, eventually I can wear them down. This is going to take a while. I'm just going to fast forward because otherwise we'll be here all day, and that's not what you want to see on the first episode of a new series, is it, guys? So I'll be right back. Oh my God, he was just so tough, and 80 hit points. There's no way I'm getting through that when I've got just my fists and no armor, and I just needed to get all my gear back. So it's not something I want to be doing too often, because I am trying to play this as legit as I can, but sometimes you just have to sort of play the game a bit. So have I got all my stuff back? Yes, I have. Good. So So, let me just sort out my inventory. So not, see, there's a slight problem with this sleeping bag is that it does tend to dupe itself when you place it occasionally, especially if you can't actually use it. And a nice big vein of coal here. That's good. Get me started. And because now I'm in recipe mode, I can't actually delete things in NEI, so I'll just delete that, switch myself back. Put myself in recipe mode. There we go. So it should be, yep, back in recipe mode now. Back on with the mining. So, as I said, there's a little bit of mining I need to do to actually get me off the ground, which you don't want to sit here and watch. So I'll be back in a second once I've got the basics that I need to build my what am I building? My research station. I also need to build a research book. So what does that need? 2 iron ingots, 3 paper, 4 leather. Right. So I'm going to grab that, and I'll be back with you just as soon as I can. I'm on my way back up from the mines now. I've been down. I've done a fair old bit of mining. As you can see, my pick is nearly broken already. I was actually only down there for quite a short time, but I have discovered while I was down there though that I may have to go into the config off cam at some point and just fiddle with the spawn rates, because there are so many mods trying to spawn in different ores for this. They're all fighting with each other for space. So the spawn rate of iron and gold is actually really low, and iron seems to be quite rare at the moment, whereas other things, like if I show you inside my pack, silver, tin and lead were well, maybe not tin, I've only got 1 tin, but definitely lead and silver. I found so much of it. I've only got 5 iron and 11 gold, so I actually found more gold than I found iron, which is really odd, and just shows you what the spawn rates are like. So I'm just going to dump all this in here for now. I'm just going to tear that iron out because I need that. I'll keep the gold. Let's just get rid of these books. There's a few books that sort of spawn in your inventory. 2 stacks of coal, nearly 2 stacks of lapis. That's the meat that I got from the swamp thing, whatever it is. So what I actually need to do is I need to smelt up some of this gold and iron. Put that in there. That's a good job I got so many stacks of so many stacks of coal now that I can just grab a load. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will probably do it. Probably more than do it. That'll include the coal. 2, yep, 2 should do it. I'm quick enough off the mark. 2 should do it. Not that I really need to conserve my my coal, but I just itching to get on with this now. So what was it I needed for the research? Not the research table, the research station. 4 iron, 2 gold, chest, crafting bench, and plank. So if I get on with crafting the rest of it for now, hopefully by the time I've done that, some more iron and some of the gold should be done as well. So I need to get some wood out of the chest here. Come on. I don't know why this is lagging so bad, because it was working fine a minute ago. It was working fine until after the point where I killed the swamp thing, creature from the Black Lagoon, whatever it is. All of a sudden, it's just dropped out. Right, so if I put that in there, that in there, that in there, is it like that? Yes. Yeah, and I can just put my... Come on. Right, 1 iron in each corner. I've got 1 left over. Put that in there. I think I'll take this time as well to make myself just a basic stone pick, because mine's about to give out on me, so actually I'm going to have to undo that. There we go. And well, I might as well make 2 because I've got the sticks for it. Make myself a couple picks just to see me through the next time I have to go into the mines, which will be fairly regular until I get a quarry sorted. But now this is actually a really cool mod. So as you can see, there's all sorts of, there's 5 pages of items for it, so it's quite a big mod. 5 pages is actually quite a lot for one mod. What is that? Ancient clock. Oh, fossils and archaeology. Oh, ancient clock. Ancient. So I also have, yes. Oh, sorry about that. Headset slipped off there. I have a fossils and archaeology mod, which is another really cool one. You can see up here these dinosaur eggs, bits of amber. I'm going to be checking that out a bit later as well. So, as I said, this is going to be a magical kingdom. It's going to be sort of like a fantasy kingdom, like you might see in maybe Lord of the Rings, or if you're so inclined, a bit Dungeons and Dragons, or that sort of era. So I'm going to have my medieval ancient warfare town, and that's going to be sort of, I'm going to support that with some botany, which goes into some magical flowers and magical gardening, and some really cool stuff. I'm going to get some dinosaurs on the go. You wouldn't really see dinosaurs in Lord of the Rings, but you're going to see them in my magical kingdom. So I get lots and lots of things on the go here, and it's going to be really cool. Quite how I got 11 ingots of gold smelted on 1 bit of coal, I'm not sure, but I'll take it. So there we go. Bam! Research station. So you may be thinking this is a really small area, but this is probably going to just turn into my crafting area, and I'll have my storage upstairs stuff, so I won't need to worry about space just yet. So my research station, bam, there it is. If I click on it, oh, there we go. You can see it's got its little interface screen thing here. Its UI. I need to put a research book in there. See, there's absolutely nothing I can do with it without a research book. Yeah, let's just put that back to where it is. So research book is next on the list of things to make, and some paper and some iron, some leather. So I need to go find a cow and a bit more iron, because I only brought 5 back up with me, because it's really hard to find. Oh, although it is night time, so I'm just going to have a little sleep. I've got my sleeping bag, I'm going to use that for on the go. I have got an actual bedroom set up upstairs on the top floor, so I wonder if how did a sheep get in my house? Although I'm not going to complain, because that means I get some free wool. I left the doors open. Come on. You're my sheep now. In this. Don't you run out, the doors are supposed to be closed. Come on, doors. Oh, come on, frame rate is ass. I have no idea why. Right, as I was saying, let's go all the way up to the top floor. My little Tudor townhouse, medieval townhouse, and hop into bed. There we go. I've just only achieved digging for bones. That was while I was down in the mines. That would be dug up some fossils. Right, so there we go. It's daytime. What a glorious morning it probably is. Little look out the window. Ah, yeah, there we go. A lovely view. Surrounded by trees on every side. As far as the eye can see. In my little foresty biome. So, I've got to go back into the mine to get a bit of iron. Which is going to be an absolute nightmare. But I'm gonna kill some cows as well. So again, once I've done that, because I don't know how, I don't see any cows on the map. I think I've turned animals off. I'm gonna have a quick look for some cows, and then I'm gonna go mining, and I'll be right back when I've got all the ingredients I need for my research book. I have got all the ingredients I need now for my my research book, I believe. So what was the recipe for it? 2 iron, 4 leather, 3 pick. Alright, simple enough. Boop, boop. Whack that in there. Do that in there. Now have I got it? Okay, I don't actually. Oh, I've done my research book. It shows how much attention I'm paying, so I don't actually need to make another one. So I'm just going to chuck that in there. What was I doing? I was researching. Invention. Don't know why it says no. It's invention, and then engineering. Yeah, invention, agriculture, and farming. So for invention, 4 torches, 12 sticks, 3 string, and 4 charcoal, and I can hear a spider, so that'll get me some string. No, oh no, there's a werecat. Go away. Well, he's not making any noise. A little peculiar. Where's that spider? I hear you. Ah, you're up there. Come on. Drop. Alright, how much string do I need? I need 3 string. Ah, so I've got 2. I've got charcoal, so it's 4 charcoal. Pop that in there, just get 1 more string, and then we're off with our first bit of research. So, hunt down a spider. I think I can see one over this way. On the map. Oh, we see lots of other things too. Oh, I hate the knockback on the skeletons, it's so annoying. I don't need heavily armoured. Everyone, thank you. Right, spider. Where are you, spider? You're right here according to my map. Ah, there you are. Oh. Yes, good. I've got enough straw. Ah, okay. No. Because there's some scary things out here. I don't want to stay outside at night too long. Oh, I picked up I've earned an achievement sky begin because I picked up some form of pink flower. Right. So let's. Oh, my frame rate's dropping quite considerably, but not sure what's causing that. Hey ho, let's get in, shut the door. It'll be nice and safe. So, I think I've got all my string now. There we go, 1 piece of string. Blam. That's ah, there we go. Yeah, so it. Ooh, got a heart as well. Consumes all the items you put in there. yeah, nice leather jacket. So I've just researched invention, which is excellent because that will start us on the track. Now, a lot of these things you need various bits of research to craft, but I think we shall leave it there for today, guys, and we'll have a look at invention next time at the start of next episode. We'll get on with a bit of that. So thank you very much for watching, and come back soon for the next episode. If you've liked this episode, make sure to click the like button. If you haven't done so already, click the subscribe as well, because that helps me out a lot. Leave a comment if you've got any ideas or suggestions for this series. And I shall see you next time. Bye! When we're doing some forestry, I've discovered a branch. Specific type of branch. Tile, leaves.0 and cherry wood. Oh, it's quite pretty, isn't it? I'm going to crook the shit out of it. That one. S low, M average, H small.
No idea, your guess is as good as mine.
G, 1 times 1, I guess that's the tree trunk size. S low, Y average, F cherry. God knows what I are. Why is this chest empty? What's meant to go in it? Can have wood for now. Good answer, thank you for your input. Lovely.
Alright, I was distracted.